What's happening, people? We're back in the kitchen again today, and it's one of them videos. I'm cooking again. This is going to be a full meal that I'm cooking from scratch, and it's part of the HelloFresh sponsored videos. So if you watched yesterday's noodle videos, I did mention what I'm making today in this video, and because it's actually the evening, we had that for dinner, or didn't really eat it because I thought they were bad. Watch that video if you haven't already. But today you're going to see what we're having for tea. It's Monday at the moment, you're going to see this on Tuesday, but I'm making this. Bacon, leek and mushroom pie. Right up my street. Finally, when I'm getting leeks, I'm going to be able to cook with them. So, I haven't looked at how to do this and things, so it's a bit like a cottage pie, I imagine. So I'm imagining you just fry everything up and put the mashed potato and the mustard topped mash on top, and that's it. Bob's your uncle. So hopefully it's going to be that easy. Obviously I've got the idiot's guide, so we'll go through that. I did actually get a comment on the cooking video when I did the tagliatelle, where it says I don't go into much detail on this cooking, on the whole cooking process. I'm no chef. I don't know what detail you want to, but all these recipes can be found at the HelloFresh website. But if I did the whole process, this one's saying 40 to 45 minutes and 3 of 5 a day. So if I went through all this process, it's going to be a 45-minute video, and people don't want to see me for 45 minutes. You can barely stand me for 10 minutes, to be honest. So I'll do what I can. I'll try to explain it as much as I can. We'll have a look at these ingredients, and then what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to show you the 6 steps of the idiot guide on this for this recipe. This is from their family range. I've obviously got all sorts of different ranges on the website. Every week that changes. You've got Kraft Burger there. You've got some calorie smart ones. A calorie smart meal, which is bangers and mash. You've got steak night there, and there is just lots and lots and lots. Premium, which is obviously I showed you last week there. That was beautiful. What else have we got? There's another premium there. Walnut crusted lamb steaks. We've had that. Another calorie smart there. Customer favourite. So that's like if it's popular, they bring it back and they put it in a favourites. Another premium there. Rump steak. Barbecue feast. Another family. Barbecue feast. Oh yeah. Mango glaze. Yeah. There's just so much to choose from. It's incredible. But anyway, I'm rambling on, aren't I? We'll get on with this. I'll show you the ingredients. So as you'd expect in a bacon, leek and mushroom pie, we have bacon, and they come already chopped up for you. Bacon lardons already come chopped up. Mushrooms already sliced for you, and leeks, which obviously you've got to cook up yourself. You also got carrots and potatoes, some creme fraiche, and some whole grain mustard now, and some stock paste, which obviously add to water. Now the only problem I've got with this, it seems like there's a lot of food there. This is only half the ingredients for this meal, but I've only got this dish. This is the only dish I could make. I've got that will make this, so I might have to even make this even a little bit smaller and not use all these ingredients. So we will see. I'll plod along, and then we'll So if you are interested in the HelloFresh, you can try the HelloFresh out, and you're going to get a massive discount if you scan this QR code here. Or you can go to the HelloFresh website and use Dino2023, and you'll get 60% off your first box, and you'll get 25% off your next 2 months worth of boxes. That's another 7 or 8 weeks worth of boxes. So, and you get free gifts as well. So the links will be in the description and the pinned comment if you're wanting to try HelloFresh. I strongly advise that you do, because some of these are really, really nice. Some of these recipes, I mean, if you look at this, we love the stuff. So if you're thinking about it and you want to check out what recipes are in next week and things like that, you can press on the HelloFresh website at the top. If you press menu, you can also just see what's up for, and see if you're fancying anything. I'm sure you will. There's so much variation. I'm sure you will do. Right. So the first step here, I'm going to try and be as detailed as I can, but without overdoing the length of the video, is just to boil. It's just to make the potatoes for the mashed potato topping. So you make the potato first, because everything else is like cooking in 4 or 5 minutes, 7 or 8 minutes, the veg and the bacon. Yeah, so that's basically it. It's not a very hard recipe. I mean, if I can do it, anyone can do it. So potatoes on the boil, obviously making mashed potato. So you don't have to peel them, so I'm not going to bother peeling because the girls are not having any of this because they don't like the mushrooms and leeks. Although I can't say I've ever had leek, I don't think. Maybe in soup, I'm not sure. So I'll be making the bacon, the mushrooms, the carrots and the leeks in a frying pan, potatoes, and then it's just putting it all together and I think putting it under the grill. Nice and simple. So what I'll do is I'll put this idiot's guide on the screen. Oh, in fact, there you go. If you want to pause that and actually look through how to make this, then you can. 40-45 minutes. Try it, cook along with me. Right, I'm going to get these potatoes done and I'll start frying the bacon. So come on. Okay, so the spuds are on and cooking, and it says it's bacon time now. So it says, meanwhile, heat a drizzle of oil in a large frying pan on medium heat. Once hot, add the bacon lardons, stir fry until golden, 4 to 5 minutes. So that's what we're going to do now. That's, oil is just warming up. We've got the bacon there. We'll get that in, get it cooking. And it actually says, step 3, while the bacon is cooking, peel and grate the garlic, trim the root and dark green leafy part from the leek and discard, halve lengthways then thinly slice. Trim the carrot, then quarter lengthways, no need to peel. So just dice it all up, and imagine it's going to go in there, yeah. So I'll get that prep work done now. So the bacon is ready. I have prepped the carrots and leeks there. And obviously we've got the mushrooms that already come sliced up. So it's probably way too much here, but I'm going to cook it anyway. I might just have to keep it to one side or whatever and make a second one later. So we've got to fry this veg now for 7 to 8 minutes. And then it's just putting it all together with the mashed potato. So we'll add all this. You keep the bacon in as well, but you add all this for 7 to 8 minutes. It might take a bit longer than that because it seems like I've got loads here. I mean, it's never ever fitting in that. Never going to fit all in there, is it? Oh well, I'll make a little one and we'll keep. I might make a soup or something with the rest because that was pretty good from budget week. So see, like a cast iron like version of a frying pan like this, like a big skillet. I suppose if I did that, I could have left it in there and just topped it with mashed potato and then put it in the oven under the grill, and then I could have just eaten it straight from the cast iron pan, couldn't I? But it were like 20 odd quid. I don't know if that's good for a cast iron pan, so I bottled it basically. Anyway. So I actually thought that the mustard was going to go in the mashed potato because it says with mustard and mashed potato top. However, on the step 5 there, as you can see, it says once the veg has softened, which it has there, stir the butter and flour from the pantry, which I've done, into the pan and cook, stirring for 1 to 2 minutes, and then stir in the creme fraiche, whole grain mustard, chicken stock paste, and water for the sauce, which is all already there. You saw that at the beginning, and then that's it. So the actual mustard is not in the mash. So always read the idiot's guide because you could make a mistake. Right, so I've got to get all this in here now. So I can turn them potatoes off now. They're basically done. I've got to get this creme fraiche in there. And the mustard. Now, I don't know how strong this whole grain mustard is, but I'm just putting it all in anyway. Give that a mix up. And this is going to create our nice pie filling. We just cook that for 3 to 4 minutes. So while that's just finishing off, I'm going to mash the potatoes. Now you do have to add your own butter and milk. Yeah, obviously just little pantry items in some of these recipes. This is looking absolutely beautiful. It's thickening up nicely now, so it's got about another 2 minutes. I'll mash it together, mash the potatoes, and then we'll bang it in the oven. So that is complete. That is the pie filling, and then we've got the top mashed potato topping. So I'm going to get it into this glass dish that I've got here. I mean, it won't be all of it, but we will see. And then I get it under the grill just to brown that potato off. And I'm actually going to do something that's not on the recipe card. If you can guess, before I do it, put it in the comments now. So I think I'm just going to get this leftovers into this Tupperware tub and then try to create like a soup tomorrow, or I could even make some more mashed potato at a later date. And I'm probably going to make a soup. There's probably just enough. If I blend this up, probably just perfect for a soup for one person tomorrow. Put that in the fridge. And here is the pie ready to go under the grill or in the oven, whatever you prefer. So did you guess what I'm going to do to it now? If you guessed add cheese, you're right. I've got some grated Italian cheese here. I'm just going to sprinkle it on the top there to give it a nice like a crispy crust on the top of this potato. Not too much, I'm not going overboard with it. But it's ready to go in now. So I'll bring you back when it's all cooked. Well, when it's already cooked, isn't it? When it's done and ready to taste. There we go. Look at that. Straight in, not messing about. We're going to take a piece of this pie. there we go. That is my, what's it called? Bacon leek and mushroom pie. That's a good plateful there. And even though that was only half the ingredients and this is a small dish, there's probably another 2 portions there at this size. So that's one thing I do think about these HelloFresh meals. There's always plenty. Always have seconds, or you can have huge portions, I suppose. We buy it for 4 people because that's how it works out cheapest. So there's a tip for you. It works out cheaper per portion if you buy it for 4 people, and there's always loads. But this, looking fantastic. So I'm going to give this a go. Just straight in with all the filling here: mushrooms, carrots, leeks, bacon lardons, and obviously that homemade like sauce with the creme fraiche and the chicken stock paste and salt and pepper and that sort of thing. Let's go. Very hot. Wow. Turns out I like leeks. It's got a nice mustard flavour. I'm glad I didn't put all the mustard in, because I only put half the mustard in, even though half of the half, so I put a quarter of the actual whole recipe, if that makes sense, because I halved all the ingredients, but I did only put a quarter of the mustard in. It's just perfect for me, nice and subtle mustardy flavour. Mushrooms, bacon, leeks are really good. I like onions, I think. That's what they are. Obviously got this potato. I topped it with cheese, which wasn't on the recipe, remember? Just a small little bit of cheese. Really nice. Well, this is another banger. I'm gonna smash this in front of the telly, I think, and relax. Then I've got to come back and do the girls as tea, dinner, evening meal, whatever you want to call it, wherever you are in the country. So I'm gonna go enjoy this. Another absolute cracker. I'm gonna give that a 9.5 out of 10. Absolutely banging. The variation on these HelloFresh, I would have never, ever, ever in a million years gone to the supermarket and bought leeks, bacon lardons to make this pie. This is like, so for us, the standard one would be cottage pie, but obviously this is something different. It's got a nice mustardy flavour. Like, I didn't even know that I liked mustard. Well, I know I like mustard, but apart from maybe at a fair or on a hot dog, we don't have any mustard. We have barbecue sauce, ketchup, all that sort of stuff. We don't stock. On my shop, we don't have any mustard in our cupboards because it's just not something we eat. But the beauty of HelloFresh is you get exactly what you need to make the meals. Oh, it's fantastic. 9.5. This is beautiful. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you tomorrow for another food review. Wow. And if you're a HelloFresh customer, try this next time you're ordering. This is that good. I'm going back for seconds. Wow. Absolutely delicious, this. Catch you next time.